break it down, cause if I don't, you would probably know. First thing first, you know back in middle school when they taught us, it was 3 branches of the government.
All right.
When we got older, it's the judicial.
It's Fitness Squad Fitness in the building.
The executive, that's the mayor or the governor. And the
We're getting fit for the kingdom.
people make no laws, they just be checking them. The laws come to their desk and all they do is say,
All right, hanging out with my peeps on tonight.
Obama couldn't put us on. We was all Saudi Alabama when it was the Congress members all along. We gotta focus on the legislative branch. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, they the ones write how much food stamp money you get on the card. But when people that wanted to help us wanted the job, I know they probably lost. Cause we ain't even know their name, we ain't know their face, we ain't know it all. So the Congress or the State House, that's legislative.
All right.
So what we want from the president is what they do. Okay, y'all? See, they election every 2 years, but we don't never even go to those. The Congress raise minimum wage, but we ain't even really know it though. So you know how back in 08, when we all voted for Obama,
blessing.
to go back in 2010.
How y'all doing, family?
They the ones make child support laws. They the ones choose if your kids at school get to eat steak or corn dogs. The State House make the court calls. So if the country failed, then you can't say it's them, it's your fault. Cause y'all ain't know to vote for Congress members that was for y'all. And they don't gotta leave after 4 years, and we just let them sit. See, they don't wanna tell you this, they want you to focus on the president. Now the third branch is the judicial, that's judges. They the reason why John Crawford and Trayvon.
All right. What's up?
Judge and not the city when they let her get voted in, cause they ain't know who the
y'all better vote.
Imagine life on the other side. Roads better, schools better, everybody get their license back, grocery store food better, custody of your kids back, homeless people get new shelters. If we gon' fix the U.S., we gotta start with them 2 letters, me and you. Somebody told us that the government wanna keep us broke, but the only reason why those people in the government is cause we ain't vote. And I ain't talking about the president, I'm talking about the ones we ain't know. See, they was gonna try to keep it low, but it's gonna hurt them when they see the pros.
What's up?
Stay home, someone is making a decision about you, making decisions about the air you breathe.
Wow. Well. Good evening, family. Today is a good day. I am so excited. I'm hanging out with my brothers, my co-hosts on tonight. Fitness Squad Fitness is in the building.
Fitness Squad Fitness in the building.
What's up? We got over here your girl, truly the spiritual fitness coach, Dr. Yo. And then over here to the other side, we got Stefan. Yep. And we got Chico. And they the real fit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
So, welcome back, Fitness Squad Fitness. That's what's up. Listen, I'm so excited to be back with my peeps and everything that God is doing in their life. We've been on vacation from each other's, either one in, one out. But yeah, baby, fatherly duty. Congratulations, Steph, on my new little nephew that's in the place.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't we congratulate him?
Yes, congratulations. You hear me?
Oh, okay. I was waiting on that. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You know that's my favorite thing with my brother Chico. Listen, tonight, we're gonna deal with things from different perspectives. But we want to deal with the physical side. You know, we got to get fit. You know, for our per se kingdom assignment, we got to get fit for our assignment, period. With our health need to be good. And so we got the fitness trainers on here tonight. I'm going to get over here in this little cone and I'm going to behave myself because they was trying to, well, I ain't going to say them. I'm going to talk about the apostolic apostle of the Fifth Assemblies of Rhema Gospel Radio Churches of the houses of the assemblated. That Apostle Bernard, Apostolic Chief Apostle Russet. He was trying to crack something on me, y'all, about my McDonald's that I had. And so what I was trying to tell my brothers over here that once a week, once a week,
You cheat.
I'm entitled to a cheat time in my journey. So today was the day. I didn't realize I hadn't eaten all day, and so when I came down Jones Road. And I looked, it started calling me. It was saying, Dr. Yo, Dr. Yo.
You didn't hear when it said Dr. Yo, Dr. Yo. It kept saying Dr. Yo. You didn't hear it. It said fat girl. You said, huh?
And so, yeah, it called the plus size model over to the side. Listen, this is our night of, we're going to have a little laughter. Yes. We're going to have a little comedy, and we're going to have fitness. All right, we this mountain. So you can go back this morning for the Fit for the Kingdom from this morning. Somebody calling in already.
That's over there. Don't do that.
Want to talk to folks. But if you have any fitness questions, you can call in at 346 314 4119. Or you can call 832-604-7949. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
This is Bishop Brown.
Oh my God! Who? Can y'all hear old Bishop Brown? Can they hear Bishop Brown?
You only entitled to one.
Okay, go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead, Bishop.
Once a week is fine, depending on what you got going on. You know, depending on how far along in your journey. Are you jogging? Or you being serious?
Bishop.
Okay.
Bishop.
You know, I'm in shape, man. I don't tell you what shape I'm in, but
Bishop, I thought me and you. Wait, hold up. Of all people, Bishop. You know we family. I thought you had your girl, Dr. Yo, back. What's up with you?
No, I'm trying to see how many cheat days we can get.
He called in.
He got a
Bishop,
legitimate question.
Okay, go ahead, because Bishop done called in. Okay, he wasn't calling. All right, Bishop. He wasn't calling. Oh, okay. Let me get over in this car. Okay.
I'm going to give everybody clarity on a cheat day, right? So you can understand. Okay. So first, you got to know what is your goal, right? Okay. And so after you know what is your goal, you'll know how many calories you're going to take in. So whenever you hear about a cheat day, that's when you go a little bit over your calories, right? But once you eat, if you overeat, then you're going back or you maintaining that weight. So you want to know we got to know what is your goals first, and then you'll know how much you can cheat, because at the end of the week, you'll be in a deficit, so it really is not cheating.
Now I got another serious question.
I got you, man.
I'm working night shift for 20 years.
Okay.
Matter of fact, my body works better. I don't even like daytime sometimes. And the things that trainers and otherwise have told me to do, that don't work for night shift folks.
Right.
That don't work for night shift folks. I work at night, I sleep in the day, and I always eat breakfast.
Right.
So that means that when I eat, within an hour, I'm going to be laying down.
Right. So lucky for you, I trained a woman that was on night shift, and she lost a lot of weight. I actually got pictures. I told her that she had to, because you work night shift, your schedule has to be different. So it doesn't matter if you eat at night. So your night is going to be your day.
I don't eat at night.
So look, so you're going to have to switch. So your night is going to be your day. Whenever you go to sleep, that's your night. So because you're on night shift, when you wake up, that's when you're a man, so you're going to have to wait 3 to 4 hours before you eat, because that's when your testosterone is going to rise, right? Your body's going to be different, because you got to think about all the people that are in other countries.
When I wake up?
Yeah, when you wake up. And so then you can eat at lunch, right? You can eat regular at lunch. You can eat, 3 to 4 times, whatever your schedule is. But when you come home in the daytime, you can't eat. You just go to sleep. And like I say, you want to make sure that you stay in your calorie count. I don't care if you eat as soon as you come home.
Maybe that's the difficulty, because I eat breakfast all the time. That's my favorite meal of the day.
Now look, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
I don't eat lunch. Even when I was a daytime person, I didn't
look, I
What
don't
does
care if
your
it's breakfast or
consist
lunch.
of?
Your first meal of the day is when you wake up. I don't care what it is. So when you wake up, that's going to be your breakfast, whatever it is. Now, you're just used to eating in the daytime.
That's all right.
Right. So because you're laying down and you're not active, you don't want to eat when you come home from work.
That's you know what? Therein lies the dilemma.
Because he's eating and going to sleep.
Because I always eat breakfast. I'm talking about my whole life. I eat breakfast.
Right.
And that just, no matter what I do, that don't change. I done tried the suggestions. That don't work for me. I have to eat breakfast.
So, look.
Breakfast.
We're not telling you not to eat breakfast. We're telling you to change your time when you eat breakfast because it's mental. So you're trained to eat in the morning, so you consider that breakfast. So you want to change your mind and say, okay, when I get up for work, that's my breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see, the problem of that is, that means, okay, if I get home at 7 o'clock, then that means if I eat at 7 o'clock, I can't go to bed until 11, 12 o'clock?
No, when you come home, you should be tired. So you should go to sleep. Or you might want to go for a walk. Go for a walk and then go to sleep.
After that breakfast.
Because you gotta retrain your body. So you might have to do one bad night of sleep. So one day, okay, because you work in the nighttime. But try to stay up as long as you can. Then go to sleep. I promise you, your body's gonna be on a whole nother schedule.
Yeah, I tried that. That didn't work. I'm serious. I tried that. That didn't work. I was sleepy at work, and that was the problem with my money. Now I have to go to sleep at work. I'm serious, man. This ain't the first time I done this.
No,
When people start talking about night shift, they don't have a solution that works for me.
it is a solution.
That's gonna be a problem.
So Bishop, it is a solution. Is you have to. It's not so when you practice the solution. It's not going to be easy the first time around. And well, what we do is we start to practice it and then we quit. So now, if it was a life and death situation, if they say, Bishop, if you eat this breakfast, you're going to die. You're going to change your mind. So you know what? So I won't die. I'm going to leave this breakfast alone at this time because now it's affecting my life. You know what I'm saying? But why do we have
Bishop
to
gonna
wait?
be dead.
Why do we have to wait till we
That's the way I
you know?
gotta go. That's where I gotta go.
Oh.
You don't understand my schedule.
That's what I'm saying.
Matter of fact, I just dropped off my wife from work and I'm on the way back home.
Right.
To come
If I
back
sleep
later
3
tonight.
hours, then I'm gonna be in the unemployment line. That ain't gonna work.
So
It got to be another way.
give us your schedule real quick.
My typical schedule is I work at 10 o'clock at night.
Uh-huh.
I get off in the morning.
What time? What time? We need times.
Okay, it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
I go home and eat.
Mm-hmm.
And usually about 9 o'clock is when I go to sleep. I
Okay.
get up around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And I usually eat when I get up.
Okay.
And I've been doing that for 20 years.
So from the 10 to 7, there is no food consumed.
Yep, I never eat at work.
So you're not. So you're basically doing a fasting while you're at work. So you don't eat until you come home at the 7 o'clock hour.
Yep.
That's what
Been
you're
doing that
saying.
20 years. I do it.
So what do you eat,
Yeah,
Bishop?
that's the question. What is that first meal? What you consider as breakfast? What does
When
it
I eat
consist of?
breakfast, it's usually turkey, sausage, grits, eggs, toast, stuff like that.
How many turkey sausages?
That's the problem
Bishop.
right there.
Them grits and is it
How
one slice
many?
of toast?
Bishop? How many turkey? I'm just gonna ask the question. How many turkey sausages and how many pieces of toast and how many bowls BOWLS of grits do you eat in the morning?
Oh,
Let's talk about it.
grits, but all the other meat too. You know, you gotta do it two.
So Bishop, I'm sad to say, if you change that, if you change what you're eating, you will be fine.
You gonna see
You
a
can
big old
you can actually
difference,
go
brother.
home and eat and go to sleep, but it's what you're
It's
eating.
just what you're eating.
Right.
So what I'm gonna have to eat? You're gonna have to let me know what I.
So you're gonna have to
Or
eat egg whites, not eggs. You're gonna have to cut out the toast. If you're gonna eat a turkey sausage, that's fine, but we got to see what brand because it might have chemicals in it that you're eating. It's a lot of stuff that it varies.
I gotta change my breakfast.
Yeah, you got to change what you eat.
Definitely.
Exactly. And then you might want to have like something that's nutritious, like a green smoothie or something that's going to give you nutrition. A green smoothie. Yeah, you need something green. I'm gonna tell you this, Bishop. How old are you, Bishop? How old are you, Bishop?
I'm 57.
What about taking the bread away?
I'm gonna tell you
at
this,
least
Bishop.
for 30 days. You still
Yeah,
need the grits, but
Bishop.
don't have no
I'm
bread
gonna
at
be
all.
real with you, Bishop. This is real life conversation.
Yeah.
You say you 57, right? You 57, right?
I'm 57.
If you don't change your eating, you're gonna start experiencing erectile dysfunction.
Everything still works so
That's what I'm telling you. It works so far, but if you keep eating like that, you're gonna wake up one morning and your tool is not gonna work. Every day, every day, you making this decision to say, hey, am I willing to sacrifice me, connecting with my wife, or me
For that
for all that,
yeah,
exactly.
right there.
And I'm telling you because like you've been eating this way for 20 years, so you don't know what's backed up.
No, he just recently.
Well, I got high blood pressure, but I take the little pills and whatever.
I'm telling you, Bishop. Hey,
You don't even need to be
it's
doing that.
It's your man's on the line. I'm telling you, your man's on the line.
I guess this a man's world. Let me get up here in this corner on that one.
But let me let y'all go, boy. Y'all don't let me call no more. They gonna say, don't put the crazy preacher on the phone.
You,
All right, man.
you
No, it's
know,
definitely-
you know, you my buddy.
Definitely cut back on your carbs in the morning, Bishop. When you're eating that breakfast, cut back on the carbs for sure. And is at least once or twice a week do egg whites opposed to the entire regular yellow egg or the egg itself, the egg yolk. But definitely cut back on your bread, please.
Can you do that, Bishop?
Yeah, I cut back. I try to cut back on my bread.
Because like I said,
Don't make me
doing
put
the
up a
fasting,
post saying, Bishop, a
pretty
reminder
much-
every morning, cut back on the bread.
for
'Cause
all those hours that you're working, you're actually doing the intermittent fasting, so your stomach is actually shrinking. Honestly.
Now this stomach ain't strong. But I feel you though.
From an internal standpoint.
Your stomach's trying to shrink, but man, so what you trying to
breaking
say
that
is,
bread, you're expanding it right back over.
look, Bishop, because you're fasting that long, you're insulin sensitive. So every time you eat the way you eat, your body is holding it instead of getting rid of it.
Okay. Because people think I eat a lot and I don't. That's why I've been eating.
No, your body's storing it because it's trying to get through the night shift. And I bet you don't get no sleep. I said, I bet you don't get no sleep, man. Because now look, I'm gonna tell you, because you go to sleep, that don't mean you get sleep. And that's what people don't understand. They be like, man, I sleep all day. If you undersleep or oversleep, that's a problem.
How long are you supposed to sleep?
At least 7 to 8 hours. At least 7 to 8 hours. If you undersleep that, that's a problem. If you oversleep that, that's a problem.
That's another problem.
All right, man. Just reach out to one of us, and like I said, man, we'll lend you our gift, and we can help you get to where you need to be, man, for real.
Yeah, you just got to think about it. This has to be a thing of consistency over time, because you've been doing what you've been doing over time.
We're going to work on the bread.
That's
we're going
it.
to work on the carbs.
There you go. That's a good start.
That's a start for it, but
Do you work out any?
do I work out?
Yes.
Yeah, I work in the hospital, so I walk at work every day.
Uh-uh.
But I still go home and eat breakfast.
No.
Big fella, but I can move.
I understand. Is your heart rate getting up? Are you sweating?
Don't answer that, Bishop.
No, I mean,
You gonna get this is a family on radio.
say you walking, you working. It's a difference. That's all I'm trying to get you to see. It's a difference. That's all. There's a difference.
Well, I thank y'all for y'all patience.
He's married now, so he works out.
Thank y'all for y'all patience, and I'm gonna cut back on the bread.
Okay,
And so
well,
you been helped on tonight, right, Bishop?
I've been helped.
And
Well,
I'ma hold you.
So it's what I've been eating that's causing the problem.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'ma hold you accountable, Bishop, to lay up off that.
I still have my breakfast, all right?
Yeah, but I'ma hold you accountable for lay off that little bit of that bread, Bishop.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
You gonna have to pray for me about the bread.
I'ma pray.
I know what you're talking about.
I'ma pray for you, Bishop.
Yeah, pray about the bread, girl. Especially raisin toast, please.
See how the truth come
Come
out
on
after a
out,
while?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was regular toast now.
Bitch, you singing like a
We
mom.
about to have a deliverance service.
He getting us the brand and everything.
Yeah.
We about to have a deliverance service on fitness. So we about to cast out this demon and Bishop.
Let it go, Bishop. Let it go. Let it go. It's not working.
That bread demon, let it go,
Let it
Bishop.
go, Bishop.
Shonda! Shonda, let go of the bread, Bishop.
Let it go.
Set yourself free, Bishop.
Let them carbs go.
He going there saying, y'all better leave him alone. They took my bread away.
Oh, man.
They
We
took
definitely
my
appreciate you
bread
for calling
away.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bishop, you know you got to be preaching, so you took my bread away.
That don't let the next sermon be bread of life now.
Is that bread of life or bread or life? Oh, man.
Y'all cutting up
That's
too.
a good one.
Ooh, yeah, they cutting up too. They cut. Boy, you only get this over here at the
Hey,
Rhema Gospel
there we go.
Radio KOERP 101.5 FM.
See where we bring the gospel heat to
Where
the
we
street.
bring the gospel heat to the street,
There we go.
and we gonna loose the bishop and that bread.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Shonda.
Any other questions, Bishop?
Any other question?
That's it. Thank y'all so much.
All
You're
right.
very welcome. Thank you.
Let the church say amen to the bishop.
Amen,
He's got delivered, and he's going to get loose from 2 slices of bread.
No, raisin bread. Come on now.
He's been delivered from the raisin bread. See, this just happened. This happens over here.
Put that turn the toast in there. Put that butter on there. You get
Hey,
trouble,
you
man.
in trouble, dude.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful with that raisin bread, Bishop.
Oh Lord, he's been. Well, we had a deliverance service on tonight for Fitness Squad Fitness. We got our first deliverance from bread and carbs. The Bishop Jake, the none other than Bishop Brown.
That's all right.
I want to high five y'all for the deliverance service. See, that happened at Rhema tonight.
Hey, I know it's hard to walk
Amen.
away from stuff. I'm telling you, it's like, can you imagine having somebody that's good to you, and then you got to walk away from it? You like, wait a minute, this thing, she been good to me too long for you to tell me to walk away.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, you have it's like your emotion. You're tied to that because you've been having what you want. So trust me. Even bulking,
moderation.
Man, it's like your emotions are tied to it. Like, so I have to let it go. You'll start getting an attitude. You start seeing yourself. I'm telling you, like, there's emotions tied to that bread.
Bishop, what brand bread that is you eat, man? Is that Sara Lee's or what is it, man? Rainbow? What's up?
I don't know, the one with the purple, don't have me to go down the bread aisle. You know I just got delivered.
Y'all don't entice the bishop.
No.
See, Bishop, you see what's up?
Bishop just got some help,
Yeah.
some good help. he got delivered from that bread.
Bishop, now you know how them people feel when they go up to the altar. You tell them they gotta let it go. Like, Bishop, for real? I'm gonna let this go. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Nah, Bishop, all stuff aside, man, we gonna see how that work out for you, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna need to be in prayer for real for me about the bread.
Bishop, you know
I gotta eat healthier. What I got out of this, we get ready to close.
Okay, we get ready to close.
I got to eat healthier breakfasts.
Yes.
Yes.
I gotta eat healthier breakfasts, but I can still have breakfast though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have breakfast.
And Bishop, just remember, man, you can start off with one slice of toast, not two. Cut back.
Yeah, just cut back more than anything.
Then after a while, you might not even want it, man.
Even if you do your same breakfast, do a smaller portion of your grits, and like you said, do one slice of toast.
And don't go back, man. One meal, man.
So if you can't just cold turkey it, slow your roll with it just like that.
I'm gonna try.
Give yourself 30 days. Give yourself 1 month.
30 days.
You can do that.
30 days. I'ma cheer you on, Bishop. You know I'm your girl. I'ma cheer you on.
Now, Bishop, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be looking at you on Facebook now. I'm gonna come to Bishop. Don't eat the bread.
Bishop, I'm gonna call you out, man, because I know you can do this, bro. I watch you, man. Stop eating them 2-piece Tuesdays, man. I'm serious. He used to eat that every week almost.
Okay.
And he cut all the way back now where he only do it like maybe once every 2 months.
It's all
or
mental,
something.
man.
Yeah, so you can do that.
It's all mental.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Because I got delivered from 2-piece Tuesday, too.
Yeah. You went to two-piece Wednesday.
Actually, I only do like every 2-3 months. Nah, I used to do it every week, 2-piece too.
But you cut
Not
that back,
bad.
man.
See,
I watch you do that,
that's
man.
a mental
So
thing. You made a mental decision.
I'm like, I can't keep on doing this.
See how we take the time out to labor with people, even the bishops? You see how y'all labor with the bishop on today?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all labored with Bishop to make sure that he got his deliverance from that bread.
I got a whole lot more preaching than Jesus.
Yes.
And there you go, right there. Come on. There you go.
Yeah.
If you keep that mindset right there, you'll be good.
Yes, sir.
If you keep that mindset.
Yeah. God needs your body. He needs to use you. He needs a body.
Yeah.
God needs a body. And the thing about it
Thank
is,
you so much, Dr. Yo, and y'all experts up there. And B, you gonna have to cut back on the bread too, man.
Yeah, the only thing I don't eat a lot of bread, man. It's just like Yolanda always says, it's them tacos, boy. The ones, not the tacos with the crunch, but it's them, like them tortilla tacos.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta cut back
Yeah.
on. But I'm doing pretty good, man. I used to eat like 4 of them, man. I only eat 2 now. So I'm doing pretty
I'll be
good.
at the station tomorrow, so we're gonna lay hands on the tacos.
Yeah, Bishop, lay hands on it here. Yeah, so he can get delivered.
That's all right.
Y'all know me, man. I got a weight problem. I can't wait to eat. It's all good. All right, Bishop. Appreciate you calling in.
We
dog.
appreciate you, Bishop.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Y'all be blessed,
you
You do.
too. Ooh,
Man,
that's Bishop. That's
Man, so
my
it's really
buddy.
a lot of people out here that have issues with their bread. That bread is serious.
Yeah. So what do y'all suggest?
Because I struggled with it one time. That's why I know that thing.
this bread is good, man. that flour.
Bishop done started something. Everybody's struggling with the bread issue right about now.
They already been doing it. They just start talking about it.
And the pandemic made it worse because now you surrounded by bread.
Stuck in the house.
The first thing people want to go do is they grab a whole bunch of bread. We gonna stay in this with this bread. This is all we got to eat. But man, like I say, man.
What's y'all take on this bread? Because it seemed to be be happening in this pandemic, with the bread.
It's just, you got to think about your life, man. Like, you got to think about, like, man, men really have health issues when their blood get clogged up. And the worst thing you want to do is, like, as a man, you don't want to have erectile dysfunction, man. Like, that's the worst thing. That's psychologically, like, dang, you know.
I mean, people got to look at things in a bigger, broader perspective.
Go ahead, ladies
You've
and
been
gentlemen.
doing bad for so long, eating bad.
Yeah.
Give yourself an opportunity in your body to eat good, to see how it's gonna function, see how you gonna live, and how you gonna get up and feel good every day.
That's good.
You know, to just live a different life.
Yeah.
You know, you won't complain about, oh, I'm fatigued, I'm tired. You ain't eating right. You're not doing anything right. That's why your life sucked to a certain extent. You know, you can't live the life that you want to live because of what you're inputting into your body.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
You want to be big all your life.
You're causing yourself to have inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your organs aren't functioning properly.
Yeah.
You know, if you're, too obese, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're just unhealthy to whereas you're not doing any kind of walking, you ain't eating right, everything is either clogged. You know, your blood is not flowing good in through your veins. You know, you don't have clean blood. If you're smoking, you're drinking, you're eating bad, all of that is a contributing factor over a course of time. And a lot of y'all have been doing this for 15, 20 years, 30 years with no mindset of wanting to change. You got the only, that I live only once type of lifestyle, mindset. And I get that, but live it accordingly. Live it a little better.
Wow.
Yeah, he's right. He's right about that. And like you gotta remember, whatever you eat, your body breaks it down and it puts it into your bloodstream. And so, if you want to think of it that way, it's like, man, like if I don't have no nutrition that goes into my bloodstream, then my body's not getting what it needs. And if your body's not getting what it needs, it starts to shut down.
Yeah.
That's when your kidneys start to shut down. You start to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Certain things in your body starts to shut down because you're not taking care of it. The first thing you want to do is take care of you.
Yeah.
You are very important. If you're not here, I don't care about your car, your house. If you're not here, what does all that stuff matter?
That's true. That's true.
Career, it doesn't matter. Your health is very important.
That's
and
true.
that's what we wanted to. And I'm glad that he called and he was like, man, I have a problem because I'm telling you,
that was good.
It's a lot of people dying from that, just from eating alone.
Yeah.
Like, people that are catching the virus, their body can't fight the virus because it's still trying to digest that bad food.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Some of the athletes that got corona, they're still alive today. Their body was fighting that thing. And then you got some people's body that wasn't holding up. It couldn't fight it.
Yeah.
And so one thing is you can't stop things from coming. But if you take care of yourself, you have a better fighting chance to get help. You have a better fighting chance to stay alive.
That's all it's about.
And that's what it's about. The people that are surviving through this time, I'm not going to say everybody was taking care of their body or that's what it's due to, but your body has a fighting chance. And so you can't stop this corona from going on. We don't know. We don't know. Everything changes every day. But we do know for sure we can take care of us. You can start eating right. You can start treating yourself right. Yeah. And you're ready for whatever comes after you. At least you have a fighting chance. At least a fighting chance to get to the hospital.
Yeah.
Stay ready from getting ready. I know y'all done heard that.
It's so serious and so crucial because I know for me, carrying all that weight, at one point, it was difficulty breathing. It ain't have nothing to do with corona. It just had something to do that I was overweight and it was just too much. Then you end up on blood pressure medicine and people don't know. You end up with blood pressure medicine, diabetes, and those are some of the main factors that contribute to kidney failure. Because I work with kidney patients as well, dialysis patients as well.
Right.
And that hypertension is a beast. That diabetes is a beast. And so let me tell you something. You do not want to be sitting in that chair. I'm telling you. Stress, eating, because you're stressed out and stuff. Honey, get you a whole bunch of food to do something. Find another way. But don't go to the gluttony of just eating yourself through a Happy Meal.
You can't, ladies and gentlemen. My dad lost both of his legs.
Wow.
Behind, diabetes, being a diabetic.
Yeah.
Because you get the first leg cut off, they tell you to start eating right, doing this and doing that. Yeah. You got your little back room, you got all kind of snacks and stuff hid in there, so he go in there and he eating like, ain't no tomorrow. So you never changed anything. So you went from one leg to two legs to having a stroke to can't talk to boom, you gone.
Wow.
Because you didn't want to make no changes
Yeah.
in your eating regimen after the first time.
And it's plain and simple, man. I know people don't like vegetables because you're not used to eating it, but your body needs it.
It needs it.
We don't like gas. We don't like gas at all. We don't like the smell. We don't drink it, but the car needs it.
Yep.
The bottom line is the car is not going nowhere without gas.
Yeah.
And that's the same
Proper
thing with
fuel.
your body. Like,
Proper fuel.
you know, when you say, you know, eat kale, eat spinach, ugh, that's nasty. Your body needs it.
Yeah.
Because later on, you're going to be spending like millions of dollars trying to stay alive.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's better to eat healthy now than to pay for it in the long. And I tell you what, since I've been on this thing, you know, dealing with, you know, my health and stuff, I actually feel better than what I used to. You know, because I'm telling you, when you carrying all that weight, you be dragging. It's, you know, I'm not talking about the you know, when you done worked and you just tired.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different type of dragging that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're overweight and your body is not in the shape that it needs to.
Because you working to even get where you're going.
Yeah.
You have no work at just doing regular movements.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
You know?
kind of rough.
I'm telling you, like, it's three simple rules.
Talk about it.
You got building muscle takes hard work. Being lean takes being disciplined. And being healthy is simply making better choices. Now, if you activate all three of these things, then you're going to be able to build muscle, be lean, and make better choices. Now, you have some people that just activate one. Because you're making better health choices, that don't mean that you have discipline and you do hard work. Because you can overeat healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have discipline, that don't mean that you're making good choices or hard work. Because you work hard, that don't mean that you're being disciplined and making good choices. So you want to activate all three of these things so you can have a better, healthier lifestyle. Now, we're so programmed to look at celebrities and we're like, okay, if we don't look like them, we're not in shape. That's not true. Being healthy is on the inside and you'll see the results on the outside. So if your mindset is like, hey, let me be healthy on the inside, you're going to see the results on the outside. We want to address the outside first, get surgery so we can look a certain way. But what does your inside look like? You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you were to drop this cell phone, I don't care how many times you get this screen fixed, the inside is messed up. And you will always have a malfunction because you don't address the inside.
Wow.
You need to address the inside of you first. And when you address the inside of you first, then you will see your results. So when you come, if you want to be in shape, the
Changed mindset.
change them. And no knock on the bishop, because I love you. I thank you for, you coming to us. But you got to have that mindset that if there's a will, there's a way. You know, it was when I was in Greater Emmanuel, my bishop was like, if there's a will, there's a way. You know, for every excuse I had, he had a solution. I don't care what it was. Every excuse that I had, there was a solution. There was a solution to the problem. So you want to have that mindset for every excuse you give yourself, there is a solution. Because if there wasn't a solution, then you wouldn't have people, you wouldn't have McDonald's, you wouldn't have Burger King. The solution to fast food was them, right? You wouldn't have Walmart, you wouldn't have Target. They were the solutions for people getting stuff. So there is a solution to your problem. You just, when we say, I already tried that already, it's not about you trying it, it's about you staying consistent.
Yeah.
If you stay consistent, you'll see results. But if you try it, because you don't see anything, you want to stop. You know, when you plant a seed in the ground, it's going to take time for it to grow.
Yeah.
So you got to plant a seed in yourself, right? So it can take time to grow.
Yeah.
But people's minds are so throwed that they don't even think. Like you'll go and eat these burgers and all of this bad stuff without no thought.
Hey,
what's going
you
on.
don't consult your doctor and
You don't do none of this, but when it's time for you to do right, you got all of these excuses and reasons and extra. I don't get it.
Let me consult my doctor
I really
before
don't.
I take this healthy bottle. Let me check with the FDA first before I take this kit.
But you know what Mickey D's and Jack in the Box, Popeyes, and all these places are doing to you.
Them
But you don't want to
tacos.
see your doctor on that.
Yeah, them tacos.
See, she got to throw some stuff in there.
Them tacos.
Believe it or not, Dr. Yo, I eat more salads than I eat tacos and all of that stuff, believe it or not.
For real?
If you don't believe me, ask people who are around me. I eat salads 2 or 3 times a day sometimes.
Oh, wow.
See, so I don't have cheat days. I just eat what I want to eat, but I do eat healthy.
You do eat healthy?
Yes, ma'am. I eat very healthy.
Okay.
We just want y'all to take your life back, man. This is all this is about. We just want you to take your life back.
I was eating them every day.
Okay, so what you down to now?
Well, I think I had tacos like the last couple of days, but before that I hadn't had them in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So you making progress?
No, I'm not doing that on purpose. That's just what I do.
That's just what you do.
Yeah, the only reason I eat the tacos is the truck right down the street is convenient. Now, but I go to other places and get salads and stuff, I mean, it's sometimes I just don't feel like eating nothing but a salad, so I get it.
Okay.
I mean, hey,
Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say I eat healthy all the time. Oh, this is how I... No, when I'm bulking, we were just talking about that. When I'm bulking, and for me, it's easy for me to bulk when I eat how I want to. Right? But when you're eating clean and you're doing all that, it's tedious. And I'm like, man, I can get here in a month where it's going to take me 6 months to get there, right? And so, and like I say, even with trainers, there's certain trainers that don't want to bulk because it's a principle. There's things that are going to come with that. Like,
because it's a struggle.
It is. You go from eating what you want and you're lifting, because the reason why you want to gain weight so you can lift more weight, right? Mm-hmm. So you're building the muscle. Can't nobody see it. They only can see your weight gain, but they're not seeing the muscle that you build. So as soon as you build the muscle, now you got to go back disciplined. But you just built new relationships with the food. You eat the cereal you want to. You was eating all this other stuff now. So now it's like, and you can ask my wife.
You got to mentally break away.
Sometimes my wife get tired of me because I'm like, okay, it's time for me to fast, water fast. The next day I'm eating. Because psychologically, my mind like, no, we're not going through this again. We're not going to do this again. And I see my wife, and I keep telling her that because I have to keep telling myself, Stephen, we're going to do this. Right. I got to speak it out loud, because if I don't speak it out loud, I'm telling you, the battles that you go through, just if you were to say, I'm going to eat salads for 2 weeks, the battle that you're going to go through, people going to start giving you free food. Hey, you want to go out to eat? It's like everybody start calling you. Everybody want to, they want to cook for you as soon as you commit yourself to getting healthy. And that's a battle. That's why discipline, like the first thing you want to do,
you got to change your mind, man.
You keep hearing it, and it's like, we heard this before, but I'm serious.
That's the only way y'all going to get it.
Jesus addressed the mind of men. He addressed the mind of men. Yep. You get what I'm saying? The first thing he addressed was their mind. You have to change your mind. And if you don't change it, so let me get on this. There's different types of weight loss, right?
Talk about it.
And so the different types of weight loss, you got the lifestyle goals. That means you're putting a plan together, you're putting something together, and you're working it out. Okay, in a year's time I'm gonna be here. In a year's time I'm gonna be there. So you're living a life of being healthy. Then you have fast weight loss and fast weight gain. These are what celebrities do. This is the stuff that you're buying their meal plans, but they're not doing what's on their meal plan. They're going to get somebody else's meal plan, and they're selling it to you because you are buying them, right? So they are they're marketing themselves, but they're not doing what they're doing. What happens is a director would say, "Hey, I'm reaching out to you because I got a role for you. I need you to be in a certain shape by the end of the month." He's giving you a month to 2 months to get in shape. Now, when you get in shape, he's going to pay you $200,000. So that's your goal. You're like, whoa. So how are you going to get there faster? Some of these celebrities, they fast, they don't eat, they train, and they fast. So they're dropping weight fast. But when they get done, they don't have the discipline. So when they're done with their role, they go out and eat. And then when they got to do a reshoot, the reason why it's taking that movie long to come out, because now they got to go back to training. And it's like it does something to you psychologically when you have to start cutting stuff out. But even though you're thinking about the money, you're like, hey, this is the incentive. I need to get paid. But it does something to you psychologically because you didn't build a lifestyle, if that makes sense.
Wow.
So you have rapid weight loss, and I'm telling you, if you want to get to a certain weight, it don't have to take you 6 months to a year, but it's going to take some serious sacrificing. Yep. It's going to take some serious fighting with yourself, because you're making yourself go cold turkey for something that you've been eating. You built yourself a habit. You know how you build a habit, man? And you automatically just, because you have a habit of grabbing stuff. You got a habit of picking stuff up. That's your habit. So if you got a habit of eating what you want, you can say, I'm going to get in shape, and next thing you know, you in the kitchen fixing you something to eat. And you like, wait a minute, I said I'm going to get in shape. But your body is so programmed to say, hey, I'm hungry, I'm going to go get what I want. It's not easy. We're not telling you that it's easy. But you have to practice every day. It's necessary. I don't care if you make a mistake. If you make a mistake, get over it and keep tracking your progress.
Yeah, don't
you know,
stop.
Keep count it as a day that it's like, okay, this is a successful day because I didn't eat all day. I ate half a day. And then the next day you try again. Because if you don't get in shape, man, you're gonna be looking at the hospital. You're gonna be looking at going to dialysis. You're gonna be in bad shape.
That's true. You gotta take care of yourself. What you say about that, ladies and gentlemen?
You already know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No,
you gotta be what?
y'all have to take care of yourselves, man. You know, we're not coming on here just to, you know,
and
just blow smoke up you all. You know what I mean? This is for real. We want y'all to take y'all life back, man. This is no joke. You know, this is 4 years going on 5 years in the making for me. And I just, for 44 years, I lived a certain, well, no, I'm lying. For 42 years, I lived a certain way. And for the remainder, I'm going to live a different way. It's just a choice that I'm making.
Wow.
You know, and all I can do is show you all by my walk, my everyday journey on how this can be done.
That's good.
You know, you just got to make up your mind and know that you want to be around for the long haul.
That's good.
And we're going to focus on this, man. Create your life the way you want it to be. You
good.
have the power to create your life the way you want it to be.
You the director, the producer.
You
Everything.
control the outcome.
Come on here.
God said he would do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can ask or think according to the power that worketh inside of you. He gave you everything to create your own life.
Come on.
It just starts with baby steps. Hey, I'm going to take care of myself. Because if you can't manage yourself, how can God give you anything else
Hey,
to
real
manage?
talk. Think about this here. The little bitty things that y'all are mismanaging, that's why y'all not getting it big. Because you can't even manage the small thing, which is yourself.
Ladies
The reason
and
why
gentlemen.
people ain't getting married because they can't manage themselves or their emotions. The reason why you can't get the business that you want because you don't have self-discipline. All this starts with your body. All this starts with you. You cannot change your circumstance or situation, even when we're talking about voting. Do your part and vote, but you cannot change the outcome. Whatever the outcome is going to be, is going to be. You just have to do your part. However, if you change yourself, then everything around you will change.
Come on here.
Period.
If you focus on changing yourself, what am I going to do better? What am I going to do better for me? What am I going to do better for my family? What am I going to do better? When am I going to take control of my life? Like I say, you have the ability to create your life. Once you get to the weight that you want, what do you want to do? You create? We pay people, we look at movies, we look at stories, we look at Instagram all day, we look at Facebook, because we look at their lives and we like, man, they got control of their lives. The reason why you invest in certain people, because you see they have control of their lives. And the only thing they're doing is creating the life that they want. And you're watching it like a movie. You don't see, they don't put their faults on Facebook. They don't put their struggles on there.
Come on here.
I was watching a basketball thing with Steph Curry. And he was saying that people see him shooting them half-court shots and making them, and people want to start doing that, but they don't respect the process.
Yep.
He started out shooting close shots. Then he started moving back. He practiced those shots every day until he got good at it, till he knew how to perfect this game around it. He knew how to that he identified himself as a long-range shooter. What are you doing with yourself so you can be better with yourself? The little stuff that you're practicing. Hey, I'm not going to drink juice no more. Let me just drink water. Do you know water is a big thing to start with? If you just cut out soda and juice and just drink water, you can eat crazy and your body will snap back because it's flushing it out.
It's flushing it out. That's what y'all ain't doing. Y'all drinking sodas and juice and clogging up yourself.
And that putting more calories on you than the food, because the food takes a while to break down. So can you imagine you drinking soda and juice and your body's taking a while to break your food down, and once it breaks it down, it has nowhere to go, so it starts to store it.
Wow.
Sodas and juice full of sugar. Y'all just a big old body of sugar. I'm sorry.
So, like I say, man, this is so funny. But man, like you say, man,
over here at this here Rainbow Gospel Radio, boy. You say you just a big old shit.
Body of sugar.
Oh my.
Ooh, y'all better cut back because y'all on that big old.
I just want y'all to get it, man. I want y'all to get it. Get it out there. KOERLP 101.5. I need y'all to get it. Please.
Are you gonna turn it to what?
A big body of sugar.
man, let's talk about these supplements, man.
Okay.
Let's talk about
go ahead to take us out with
We're
something.
gonna talk about these supplements, man. So one thing y'all gotta understand about the supplements is when y'all buy supplements, it don't do the work for you. It works with you.
Yes.
That's one thing you want to understand. When you're buying different supplements and you're taking them, it's not doing the work for you. So if you're taking a supplement and you're like, man, why I'm not to my goal? Because it's supposed to work with you. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, if you're looking at somebody's YouTube and they're taking a whole bunch of vitamin D, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to get that supplement. Well, you need to do the research because if you live in Houston, you're getting vitamin D from the sun. So if you're taking too much vitamin D, that can be a problem. So you have to do your research to see what supplements, what do you need, what does your body need. Everybody's body is different. You know, where are you at? If you're in a hot climate, you're going to take different supplements for that. If you're in a cold climate, you're going to take different supplements for that. And so when you have a supplement, it's supposed to just add the things that you're not getting on a daily basis to make sure you got enough so your body can heal and you can keep tearing that body up. And the misconception that people got with supplements is they purchase supplements and they're mad because they said this dude is and this woman's in shape and I'm not in shape. And that's not what the supplements are doing. The supplements are giving you the things that you need. So if you're not eating right and you're taking supplements, you're giving yourself too much stuff.
Yeah. You have to do the work. It's not gonna work. You're just consuming a lot of good stuff, you know, putting it into your body, but you're not gonna see those physical results that you want because you're not putting in any work. You know, you don't necessarily have to be in the gym because we've talked about this a lot. You know, there's so much that you can do at home from a calisthenics standpoint. So, you know, using a chair, your bed, you know, the floor, water bottles, you know, there's so much you can do just to sustain yourself, you know, to get you back going on your journey, seriously. You just got to make up your mind, y'all.
Movement is exercise. Just remember, movement
consistency
is exercise.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Boy, this time here, with Fitness Scores Fitness and our special guest, Bishop Brown, on today.
Right.
We want to give a shout out for our special guest that was on the air with us today, Bishop Brown. We send a shout out to you.
Appreciate that, Bishop Brown.
We got you, Bishop.
We got you, Bishop. That's our time. Real life conversation. We out here.
Peace.
Good evening.
Thank you for tuning in to the Breaking the Chains radio broadcast with Dr. Yolanda Sherman. Dr. Sherman's number one goal is to empower people with biblical scriptures and knowledge. So that
Hope
they can
somebody
walk
picked
in
up
their
some value
God-given
along the way.
purpose. For more information, 832-26